there was a demon who did many years of tapasya. For thousands and thousands of years he was in meditation like this, without eating food, without drinking water, anything. So Shiva was pleased and he gave him boon. He became very powerful. He started harassing gods, goddesses, sages, and he started harassing the normal human beings. So the sages and the gods and goddesses went to Shiva and to Brahma and to Vishnu. They said, we cannot do anything because Shiva has given him boon. Then they prayed to Mahashakti, that is the Bhuvaneshwari Ma, that is the one which is original Shakti, energy from whom we all have come out. So, in praying to Mahashakti, they reveal certain secrets about our body. I am going to reveal the same secret to you. Understood? Okay. They say that you are the one who is in every human being as a God who sustains the universe. Have you followed? You followed? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Next is that they said you are the consciousness in the body of the human being, that is the soul. You are the soul in the human being, consciousness. Ya Devi Sarvabhutesu Chaitanya Hridayate Namastasya 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 Namo Namah. The next one is Ya Devi Sarvabhutesu Buddhi Rupena Samsita Namastasya 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 Namo Namah. Buddhi means intelligence. They said, O Goddess, O Mahashakti, you are in every human being as intelligence. So intelligence is also Goddess. Ya Devi Sarvabhutesu Nindra Rupena Samsita Namastasya 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 Namo. The sleep is also part of the Goddess. Then we have thirst to drink water. So the thirst is also in the form of Goddess. Rather, Goddess is in the form of a thirst. The next one is energy, Shakti. Energy is also part of this Goddess. The next one is the desire. Desire is also part of the Goddess. Then Lajja Rupena Sansita. Lajja Rupena means, Lajja means, women have that this quality more than men. Lajja means you feel shy, shyness. Shyness is also part of the Goddess. Then Shanti, peace, is also part of Goddess. Shraddha, that is faith, is also part of Goddess. Faith in you is also a part of Goddess. Then handsomeness or beautifulness is also part of Goddess. Lakshmi means wealth, prosperity is also part of Goddess. Then nature of a person. Somebody's nature is that he picks up the fight. Somebody is helping type. Somebody's nature is helping type. Somebody's nature is to laze around. Somebody's nature is to read, to study, to get more knowledge. These are the nature of peace people. So this nature is also part of the Goddess. Then the memory, which children, adult, everybody, they remember certain things. That is also Goddess in you. Then compassion, that is also Goddess. Compassion is, you feel pity, you feel good for other people, you want to do something good to other people. That is compassion. Yeah. Then santosham, that is to say, explain to him.
No, it's finished.
Satisfaction. Satisfaction in human being. That, I have got enough. I don't have to crave for more. That is satisfaction. That is also a form of Goddess. Then the motherly love. Both men and women have motherly love. more in woman, this motherly love is there. In some men, more motherly love is there. Motherly love is also part of the goddess. Then the senses, the knowledge senses, eyes, smelling, ears, hearing, speaking, touching, and front, rear, foot, hands, that is also goddess. So as you can see that everything in you is from goddess. Every part of you is goddess. So that means if your 5 elements are from Shiva, if your Kundalini energy is from Shakti, and all these things which I enumerated are also from Shakti. And therefore, you are totally divine. You can do anything that you want to do really. Your mind is so strong, human being's mind is so strong that whatever they want to achieve, he can achieve. In fact, I will give you a discourse on mind later on. But suffice to say that mind is so powerful thing that it can travel faster than anything invented on the earth so far. You want to go to your home, you go in mind. It takes no time. In 2 seconds you are in Italy, in mind. Okay, so that is the fastest thing that can travel. The mind can do anything that you want to do because you are divine. So, therefore, you can develop any energy that you want to develop within you. Supposing you are not getting sleep at night, you recite this mantra of sleep goddess, Ya Devi Sarva Bhutesu, Nindra Rupena Sansita, Namastasya, 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 Namo Nama. You go to sleep. You invoke the blessing of this. Supposing the child is not remembering what he is reading or she is reading in the school, you can recite that mantra and that memory, goddess memory will be awakened in your body and it will help the child to remember what he is studying. Like that, there are all the goddesses. You can make use of this energy which is within you by recitation of the mantra or invoking the blessing of these energies which are within you. Have you followed so far? Okay. Now, how to develop this energy? All this energy there, and that is for that you require a Guru mantra. Guru gives a mantra, and mantra invokes the blessings of all the divinity which is within you. Supposing your Guru mantra is Om Namah Shivaya, and you want to get the power of this Guru mantra, then you have to recite this mantra, Namah Shivaya, 5 letters. 5 letters. So you have to recite this mantra for 500,000 times. 10% of this you are supposed to do Havan. I'll explain to you what is Havan. 10% of what you have done Havan, you are supposed to offer to your ancestors who have left the body and who are either in heaven or wherever they are. And they give you blessing. And 10% of that you take onto yourself. And then you get the power of the mantra. You recite that mantra and you want to do something, healing or something, you can do the healing with that mantra. So, in order to get the power of the mantra, you are supposed to do a process which is known as Havan. In this Havan, you invoke the blessing of fire god. You invite the fire god into the place with his wife, and then you offer certain Ayurvedic medicines into that fire and recite the mantra. By recitation of the mantra and offering the Ayurvedic medicine and ghee and fire, they create some sort of energy. I'll show it to you. You see, this is the Havan going on. Okay. Now, as you can see, there is a fire god here and his wife. You can see the crown of the fire god, you can see the eye of the crown god, you can see the nose, you can see the mouth. And similarly, Swaha, the fire goddess. When you offer the Havan Samagri, that is Ayurvedic medicine, and ghee, and recite the mantra, energy is produced. Now, we have physical body. This is our physical body, but we have astral body also. The gods and goddesses, they have only astral body, although they can assume any form. So they don't eat bread and pasta and all these things, but they eat the energy which is created in the Havan. Okay, so this is the Havan going on, and you put the samagri in this, recite the mantra Om Sri Mahasaraswati Namah Swaha, and you can see the energy produced. This, can you see the energy? And you can see that this energy produced by the wife of fire god. And now these two energies will go to Mahasaraswati wherever she is. She is in Satyaloka, in a planet, on a planet. This energy will travel up to there and give it. It will be taken by Mahashakti. And then Mahashakti will give you whatever you want. Like, for example, last year, the temperature in Europe was 38 degrees, isn't it? Temperature was quite high.
It's a high.
Yes. We had gone to London last year, and we did Havan. The next day the temperature fell to 20 degrees. A whole year. We had prayed to God, and that is how it happened. Similarly, 4 years ago, there was a bushfire in Australia. We performed Havan for the people of Australia. There's a place called Moteshwar Mahadev. We had gone to Moteshwar Mahadev. There we performed puja, and then we did Havan, and it rained, and the bushfire was extinguished in Australia. That is the power of this Havan that you do. And we will do Havan when you are here. Yeah.
You see, fire god looks like a bird. Also, no? Yeah, also this. This is fire. This crown, which is the eye.
Then we will do fire. When you are here, we will do fire. You will see it for yourself. Okay. Then you recite the mantra for meditation. You recite the mantra for meditation. While doing the meditation, you recite one mantra. Now, when you recite the mantra, the magnetic field, in the atmosphere there is a magnetic field. And the sound, the voice intersects the magnetic field and creates the energy. The waves are created. And these waves carry your mantra to the God for whom you are reciting the mantra. Say, for example, you say Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva will get this mantra wherever he is on his planet. Yeah. And then he sends the energy to you. You can see the photograph. You can see Shiva energy coming into Guruji and the Shakti energy coming into Guruji. So, recitation of mantra is very powerful. If you recite the mantra from your heart and concentrating on your third eye. In fact, when you sit in Sai Gita Hall, many people in past have seen many things happening while they are reciting the mantra here in your third eye. Some of the Italians saw many people, many gods and goddesses attending Mahayagya, coming and attending Mahayagya, sitting in this place. Like that, some people have seen Baba, some people have seen Guruji, in the third eye while reciting mantra. So when you recite the mantra, you get the energy from God. Now, how to recite the mantra? There are 5 methods of recitation of the mantra. One is that you recite the mantra aloud. Say, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Okay? The third, Harpal Singh ji? Please, okay. Now I would like you to close your eyes, concentrate on your third eye, and recite the mantra aloud. Aloud, Om Namah Shivaya. Okay? And after recitation of this mantra, you tell me where does this mantra originate and where does it go? Okay. You explain to him. Where does it go? Where does it originate and where does it go?
Go. To which place it goes, where you can feel it.
Dove lo senti?
Where you feel
mantra.
mantra.
Dove lo senti, capito? Chiudere gli occhi, dire il tuo mantra
Okay.
e se dopo ti dire dove lo senti. Qual è
Okay. Now we'll practice this. Close your eyes, concentrate here and speak with me. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Okay. Now tell me, where did the mantra originate?
Exactly, I don't know.
Where did it go?
Wo kommt es her? From where is it coming? Starting? From where you can feel it.
Okay, we'll do it again. Pay attention. We'll do it again. Okay?
Però lo facciamo dopo?
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Okay. Where did you feel the vibration? Yeah, that's right. Then where did it go?
Where did it go?
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
it is going.
Okay, you explain. You explain.
From where it is starting and where it is going. So if you feel here, it's going downward.
Right, up,
Ah,
up. It comes here.
Yeah.
It originates somewhere around and it comes here. Okay, now you close, you don't make noise.
Sì, esatto.
Okay. Just give me 5 minutes break. Okay. Second method is you don't make sound. Move your lips. Okay? We'll do it again. I'll say Om and then recite mantra 3 times. And then tell me after that where the mantra originated and where it went. Finally, yes. Tell me.
I feel some depression
Yeah,
here.
right. You're right. You see, first time the mantra originated here, he went here. Second time, he's right, mantra originated here and went up like this. Okay? Did you feel the same way? Where did you feel the mantra originating?
The same place.
Yeah, of course it is here, there is no doubt, but you have to distinguish, sometimes it happens here, sometimes it may be here. Okay. But the third method is, don't move your lips, you can move your tongue. Okay. I'll say Om and then recite mantra 3 times. Om. Yes. Difficult to say?
Yes, it is that.
Yeah, okay. It originates here.
It's original.
Yeah. And then goes up like this. Okay? The third method is, fourth method is, don't move your tongue now. Don't move your tongue.
No.
Don't use your tongue.
Okay. Don't.
Okay? Don't move your tongue.
Non muovere la lingua.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It is here. It originates here. Now, you take out your tongue, twist it, take it back, and touch it. Yeah, touch it on top. Roll it,
Rolling back.
and touch it on top. Do it. Close your eyes, close your mouth, close your eyes. Concentrate here and recite the mantra. I will say 3 Om, Om, and then you recite mantra 3 times. Okay? All right. Yes. Yes. Where?
Where it is starting, where it is going.
Eh?
Where it is starting.
Allora, mi sento più in basso adesso.
Yes. Right, right. Yes. It's here. It's here. It originates here from this chakra and touches all the chakra and go up here. So this is the best method of recitation of mantra. When you do meditation, twist your tongue and then do the meditation. Then you will find you get all the chakras tickled like this. Okay?
Quando sono insegnati devono migliore meditare in questo modo.
Indietro.
E rotolare l'indietro prima del così che arrivano tutti i chakra non toccare.
So when you recite the mantra now, you recite like this when you do the meditation. Okay? The 4 methods were to teach you, to make you realize, to experience, to make you experience how the mantra originates. Okay? The final method is what I told you. Right? Oh.